Now I've got a great little template here in 6 different sizes, and it makes a wonderful box that you can use in all sorts of different ways. Now what you're going to get in your download is a template, but you're getting 6 sizes as well. Now you can print that template off on the card or acetate or anything you want and cut it out and use it as a template, or you can print directly onto the back of the card that you're going to use as the finished product. So have a look at this first of all, what you're going to get. So there's the first one you're getting. This one's printed onto a piece of parchment here, but you can print that onto anything you want, obviously. Then you go down in all the different sizes, and it's entirely up to you which one you use. You print them off as and when you need them. You might only have to print them off once, but it doesn't matter. If you should, the cat should get hold of your template and rip it up, or the kids should draw all over it, or whatever, you've always got it there to download any time that you want. Now, imagine that this is a complete sheet of A4 uncut. So what I've done is actually printed onto the back of the A4 the template off the computer like that. So imagine this has not been cut out. There is your design there. Now, before you cut it out, I would take a ruler and a metal tool. I've got an embossing tool here, and then just where the dotted lines are, just crease them like that, so that do all the lines, then crease them, then they fold over perfectly. Then you've got a perfect fold there. Now, as you can see here, if you want to use this as a template, maybe we can just come out to the wider shot. There you go. We can see it much better now. There you go. There's you could use that as a template, but I've actually printed it onto the back. But you can also use that as a template as well if it wasn't so messy. So all you would do is put your piece of card underneath, whichever one you was going to be using. I've got a nice fancy one there. You would turn that over upside down like that, and then you would mark with a ruler. First of all, say you want to crease it, you would crease all the areas because you've got the lines either side here that you can use as a guide, and then go around with a pencil, cut it out and use it. So you can use the template like that, you can use the template like that, or you can print directly onto the back of the card that you're going to be using. So right now, what we've done, we've actually cut this out, and I like to cut this out with a scalpel because you get a really good cut with that, but you can use scissors if you so wish. And as you can see here, all this has been creased, ready just to fold over. I've put some double-sided tape on the back there, ready to stick these down. And this, how simple is this to work? You just fold those little flaps in like that. That folds up like that. Then that goes in on the inside like that. And then what I do is position there first, one on the end there. I've taken a little bit off the glue, pull the rest out and stick that down. So there's the first part of your box there stuck down. Do exactly the same on the opposite side. I've turned a little bit of the paper around there, the backing paper, so it's easy to pull off. Position it exactly where you want it first. Stick the top part, and then pull the backing paper out and stick as you go, so you get a really good join. And there you've got a fantastic little box that you could decorate up. There's lots of different ways you can use that. You could kind of scallop the top of that. You could fill it with sweets. You could fill it with anything you want, or little flower vase, anything. So there's a very simple template. You get it in 6 different sizes, and when you've made it, it ends up with something like that.